Hi, my name is Jake Gilbertson, and my project was called Heatin' Up. My project was to use different solids, like I used concrete, sandstone, and wood to see if the density of an object affected its ability to absorb and retain heat. So my project was based on passive solar homes that use a large thermal mass in the generally floor to absorb heat through the day and release it through the night to basically just cut down on energy costs and just create like a more environmentally friendly way of heating homes. So my data was collected by just creating like a model box to show the home and then putting the different solids in it, and I drilled a hole through the back of the box so that I could take the heat, the temperature of it from the front and the back once a minute. And it showed that the concrete and sandstone, which had a very similar density, heated up and cooled down at a very similar rate. And the wood, which had like a very low density in comparison, heated up much quicker but cooled down like very, very quickly. So the one issue that I had with my experiment was I tried to, after collecting this data, use like the average hours of sunlight and average heat of a day and things like that to calculate how much this would absorb in a more realistic scenario. And it worked really well for the concrete and the sandstone, but with the wood, because it heated up and cooled down so fast, it didn't show the point at which it would level out. So it didn't really like work to find like an accurate measurement of that. But the concrete and sandstone both would heat up to about 82 degrees on an average day, and they would release heat at most all the way through the night, keeping your home like at least slightly heated. And my results showed that density may be related to an object's ability to release and absorb heat, but other factors such as like the conductivity and things like that of it can affect it also, which I didn't take into account. And also the concrete was actually slightly more dense than the sandstone, but it absorbed and released it slightly slower, but they were so close that it was just like a little bit of a margin of error more than anything. And other things like the temperature of the room wasn't exactly consistent through all of it, but as close as I could get it. So in conclusion, the density of a material does not definitely affect its ability to absorb and release heat. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk.